Hello everyone, Granite Roots. Tonight is our Moss Guild run. There's only a few of us, so we did a little more of a group kind of run. I also did a little bit of roaming here and there and at the end. So here I thought I'd have some fun on this raiding party. I turned the kata to try to bomb them, but I somehow let myself almost get locked into the kata. I went to jump off and fell down. Luckily I can glide. And here's a nice surprise. I heal up, which I wasted, didn't need to, as I'm riding to someone out of my corner of my eye, and what do I see? A red. Missed with my first lance, so I'm going to chase him. He decides he doesn't want to play, but he's got a gold title, so he doesn't have any choice. So dismount him. It's a catalyst. Gonna drop smoke right on him, and he doesn't really probably fight thieves much, because when you see that smoke ring, you want to stay out. And we're gonna finish my man off. And I gotta wait for initiative. Still get a little initiative starved, but it's better than it was. I'm glad that they had adjusted that in the update. So death from above. We see a couple green right after we took the keep from them. We fought them in the Lord's Room, pushed them out. So they're coming back. We see two here, so we're gonna attack them, of course. Kick them out of our yard, and we see more greens coming across. So we're going to go up around the corner, stack up. I'm going to drop some black powder, blast it for some stealth, and we're going to cut around to the left side and flank them while our other allies take them head on. And I'm going to do a little Dagger storm action right through their tail. So give them a little condition, a little crippling, and then I'm just going to short bow all the way up. One awesome thing about the short bow is skill 4 can't be reflected or blocked with a barrier or whatever, because it counts as a ground AoE, ground targeted. So that's kind of nice, and you can do that with skill 2 as well, as long as you don't do the second one to explode the cluster bomb. So those are kind of cool things to know if you didn't know. It's quite useful. It's the other reason why I like skill 4, and I swapped to Dagger to take that guy down and help these guys with some cleanup. But by the time we get to the rest of these guys, most of them are down anyway. But that's the beauty of being able to blink around. Alright, next up, we were on the Lord, and I just had this feeling I should go check. And this is the southwest tower, and oh, green. So this is me, pause, I'm typing, let them know green's incoming. So, commander's going to come over, have us stack up on the side. He's going to ask me for a blast, but I just swapped to bow. And it's on cooldown, so I gotta tell him cooldown. So that's why I said I can't. Cooldown. And then he noticed that red was attacking green's tail, so we're gonna come down and push from the other side. And this worked out well. Green totally eliminates red, but wastes their bombs on him, and red does some damage to green, so it makes cleanup easy for our little group. Of course, I'm using short bow 4, some Dagger storm action. These guys, green, stuck under the supply hut because they can't go out the door. This guy up here thinks he's going to get away. I don't know if he was a healer, probably, because it wasn't stopping to do damage. And yeah, he's not fighting, he's just healing. We're going to just finish him off right here. He's going to try and knock me off the tower, but to no avail. Thankfully the wall blocked me. And this dude is toast. Alright, here we had just kind of grabbed a couple green. We see more green coming up the hill, so we're going to come up, jump off the ledge, and death from above. Okay, and 3, 2, 1, Geronimo. And I'm going to do my Dagger storm through their back line. And now bow skill 2 does a lot of damage. Look at all the DPS it drops out in AoE. So when they're tightly packed like that, that's not a bad skill. And this dude is toast. Okay, up next, death of a boonball. We have these dudes fooling around boonballing on our wall in our keep and EBG. So I'm going to go up and just start spamming some Dagger storm, and then skill 2 cluster bomb. Just look at all that DPS, also gives bleeding. The other guy jumped down, abandoned his peeps. Or maybe they was calling to jump down and the other guys were just slow to react. Who knows? Either way, they're cleaned up. This one, I was just at the end of the night. I needed one more node for my dailies. So I was following this guy. And I figured I'd get a fight, get some practice in. And I see he's fighting another guy. So this is my dirtbag 2-for-1 special bag scavenge. So I'm kind of watching like a good thief will do. And I'm going to go in and pressure the guy that's winning, which is the green guy, the Mesmer with all his clones. And then I am going to need to back off a bit. I'm going to take some damage because I got in the middle of those two. And then I'm going to back off. I'm going to attack his clone thinking it's him. And it's not. And then I'm going to look up and be like, hey, they're both down. So I'm going to choose to get rid of the Mesmer because I think the easier opponent's going to be the Willbender because he can't stealth. He can't pop a clone and run. And he's going to be low and I'm going to be able to hit him right away, which is what I do. Boom. Toast. Free 2-for-1. It's your Black Friday deal right here, my friends. And then this one coming up. Saw this guy coming. Didn't want to waste the opportunity. Again, I needed some practice. Of course, this guy's a trapper. And he's going to walk into my smoke ring a couple times. Watch him back off, go into it. And he does that. He didn't really go into it there, but he's going to do it another time. Right there, he's right into it. Not paying attention. I'm going to drop one over here. He's going to come over here. He's going to walk right into it. Probably wasn't paying attention, just thinking about getting away from me because I had a lot of pressure on him. And he's toast. He's got another guy coming up to give him a hand. So I'm going to hurry up and use that skill. That'll block his burst. And then this is a necro. This is a longer fight, but I kept it because I wanted to demonstrate a principle that you can do with thieves with fighting. So this guy is a core necro and they're very tanky. They steal health, they do all this stuff. They got a pretty good health pool for Shroud, but they are possible to do. Some are easier than others. This guy was more challenging than most. See, I got him real low, but I couldn't quite finish the job because he hits me with a burst and he goes into Shroud. And then he hits me with all kinds of Condi and all that garbage. So I'm going to have to create some space because I don't have a whole lot of Condi cleanse. Boom, look at that. And as you can see, he's running staff because that's the mark, and he's getting healed by it, and I'm taking damage. If he's got transfusion on, I assume he does because his health goes up. So, again, I'm on short bow. I'm kind of going to fear him, play around a little bit. But it sees he's smart, he surrounds himself with marks. I have to go in them to do that. There's the skill 4, chill for the staff. So I'm going to try and create some space. I can't weapon swap to cleanse with my short bow because it's on cooldown, but you do lose some conditions in stealth. So that is what I did, and he's got to find me. So I'm trying to break away enough so that my health will regenerate without me using a heal skill. But he stays close enough that I can't get out of combat. So he's following me down, which is fine. I got what I needed. I was able to have my heal skill off cooldown, so I'm going to use that right here because I realized I'm not getting far enough away to do that. And I'm going to come back and re-engage. And we're going to start the dance all over again. The other moral of this is don't give up, too. I mean, I end up winning this fight, but just know when you need to withdraw for a bit to get stuff off of cooldown. I'm a very aggressive player, but I found that sometimes patience and just waiting for stuff. Look how close, I almost died there. You can actually win. See that? No Gust, no Glory. I'm going to port back behind him, and then I'm going to stealth and run up the hill. And I'm finally going to be able to get out of combat, and this is cool. So this is the other thing I like doing, although this guy didn't fall for it, is he's going to be on his mount, and I'm lucky I was like a half second slow, so he uses his spear right before I mount, so he can't dismount me. He was trying to keep me in combat, and now he comes off. What most people will do is they will use all their skills to dismount you. He's only using his auto attack, so he's smart. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to circle around a bit till I can land my pounce right on him. I had a little damage. Also, my main reason was just drop him into my smoking, but you see he's on his staff. And now we have to go through this again. His elite's off cooldown. I'm going to back off a bit, but I'm going to go after him anyway. I'm going create a little more space again, but then I'm going to go back and burst him because my steel is off cooldown. Here we go. Now he's all done. I got him with the daggers there, and this boy is toast. So moral of this story is don't be afraid to withdraw to get stuff off cooldown. It's a very good tactic. Create some space. Use your mount to make them dismount. You have to use other skills. And don't give up. You never know. No guts, no glory. Be willing to try new things. Be willing to lose. Even if you don't make it, you'll still learn something new. Either way, that's all I have for tonight. Thank you for watching, and have a most excellent day.